Welcome to another episode of Talks with KG where we keep it real and nothing else but real. And tonight, I have the pleasure of, first and foremost, I interview Umi, I interview Chiny, and the people and them say, who had to come next. So I hail up my bad brother. Now, before I introduce him, I want to say that, again, as I always say this every show, and that's what the people have to know, the reason why I start this show is because I was a student of the game, I was a student of the culture, and I have a passion for the culture. So I was observing a lot of things as a youth, It had few opportunities growing up. Soca Star would have be one, Digicel Rising Star would have be one, and that would have be like the platforms that we would have go to as youths to see any type of, how to put it, young emerging talent now, And the first Soca Star we ever see, we see artists. I think I was by Form 1 or something, Form 1 probably, Form 2. And this artist with this unique voice just come out of nowhere and everybody was like, who is this man, boy? And I think that was like the start of a lot of things when it comes to the Trinidad culture, because Soca Star inspires so much now. But you was the first, So we had to do this interview tonight. I want to introduce Fireball.
Brother. What's up?
Yes, sir. And they say a freestyler intro kind of thing.
Eh?
Yeah.
See how that freestyle intro?
Yeah, a freestyler intro.
You serious, boy?
Yeah, our song.
Good. Well, right now, me in that hot, to be honest with you, you really put me on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
To be plain and flat, I really didn't come here for that, but you as the man who in charge, you make me look large. I'm gonna run that freestyle, me ain't gonna stop. I can promise you I ain't gonna flop. That is the intro, so let me big it up.
Yeah, there you go. First of all, let me fix your mic now, because the people don't hear you properly, my brother. Yeah?
Who
Let me make sure.
who pawned this mic before, boy?
Who born that?
And yeah, we go fix that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Right, so what you saying? What going on?
I they cool, my brother.
As I say, the people request here. The people say, hey, we had to interview the legend, Fireball. Because he's indeed a legend,
Thanks a million,
so we
man.
had to get your flowers. People like to give people the flowers when they pass and
Yeah.
we see a RIP picture on the Instagram all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Understand? So we had to get your flowers. There's a pioneer in the thing. You don't know the thing, go.
Thanks,
right?
man.
But for the people that don't know Fireball, for the youths and them who looking at the show, who is Fireball?
Well, Fireball is an artist who can't help it. Just born into music.
Where you born?
Can't help it. Well, I born when my parents was living in Silat. And I grew up in Picton, Lavantil. Yeah, so basically Lavantil is you know what I mean, that's where I born and grew.
How was life growing up in Lavantil?
It was hard, but it was good. My mother left when I was 14, so from that age, I had to be responsible for a lot of things, helping my father. I had to learn to cook. I had responsibility when I couldn't stay back in school late, because I had to reach home to make sure I had things for my brother to eat, my sister to eat, that kind of vibes. So I grew up with a lot of responsibility on my shoulders, and looking back on everything now, I thank God for that, because that teach me to value a lot of things, and it also helped me to remain focused. Yeah, because you're in secondary school and you're popular. Girls on your mind.
In school?
Yeah, I got popular in school in late Form 4, early Form 5.
What school you went?
Youth, Success Lavantil Composite. There was a competition by the name of Party Time.
Right.
Yeah, but you would be too young. You might be a little too young for that. That's why I couldn't mention that.
Yeah, but a lot of interviews we do like King David, John
right.
All them fellas, Party Time coming up now.
That's the first time I see King David on Party Time.
Right.
And I was a finalist in Party Time. So with that one day, I overnight.
While you was going to school?
While I was going to school.
Right. What you was doing? Singing?
Yeah, singing. I sang my own composition. These are the signs of the times. False messiahs and abundant crime. Sign of the return of Jesus Christ once again. Signs of the end. Yeah,
Reggae music?
Reggae.
Yeah.
Well, that's why my name is Fireball, you know.
That was your vibes, reggae.
Yeah, reggae. Reggae is my vibes.
You was a Rasta?
Nah, I know I was getting ball because my father had hair straight down to his back.
Yeah.
And I said, Daddy, when you cut your hair, Seba never cut it.
Yeah.
And the hair was clean.
Right.
So when I see that, I don't know I couldn't go harass. But I kind of sat to my heart.
So since you're going to school, you've been singing reggae music.
Since
That's
I
where you
was
start with.
That was, well, R&B. As a youth, I used to sing plenty slows. Pop and R&B. Love will lead you back. Someday I'll just know that. You know that kind of vibe? Lay a whisper on my pillow. You know that kind of vibe now.
Yeah.
And then as a, you know, them days you're hearing Shabba. You're hearing them kind of fellas. So, ping-a-ling-a-ling and them kind of thing.
Right.
I started to take them songs and put my own lyrics to it.
Right.
And from there, I started to create my own melodies. And put my own lyrics to my own melodies.
How you end up in the party time though? Because you was an artist before you went into the party time, as in the sense of you was done recording music or you was done...
Nah, I wasn't recording yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, it had a bloco in Lavanti, Fireball used to be there.
Right. At that age?
At that age. I said, anyway, it have a bloco, I go in and at that time my father had to come for me. After 2, 3 in the morning, God, boy, you reach back home yet, boy? But the mic there is the mic I running down.
And you're singing?
Yeah.
And what you singing?
Well, them days is clashing.
Right.
So, based on what a man tell you,
Right.
you know, you tell him back something. And them time I was young, so when you hear big men spitting lyrics, crowd mashing up, and it's your turn on the mic.
You had to come with the
You
same
had to
thing.
come hard too.
Yeah.
So, that helped me to become ahead of my time as an artist.
Yeah.
That is why on party time I had the choice of, I don't know if I use any right words, but I could have go with R&B instead. But instead I go with my original composition. And I was now turning 15
Right.
when that happened. So to pull up with your own composition at that age
And reach the final.
and reach the finals.
That was
That was a scene. Yeah.
So, I asked Bami this question, I asked David and them fellas, right? When all it was in the party time,
Yeah.
as you say, you write your own composition,
Yeah.
and you reach in the final with your own composition.
Yeah.
The song that you was singing, was it a song like how today, where youth go be trending and all them thing, and people on the streets listening to that song and thing? That is how it was? Because you in the final with a song that you write.
Yeah.
So that means people like the song
Like
to
the
some
song,
extent, right?
Yeah.
So was it...
Well, for me it was like that because it up to now it's still are people who remember that song. Yeah. The other day I went up Lavantil just to vibes them up. And a man ended up singing, he ain't singing, but he called out the song and singing the finals at party time. He said, "Hey, Fireball, my God is real." Because after the semi-finals, I find it was kind of tight. I didn't feel like I was a favorite now.
Right.
So I changed the song, which is a big mistake I made. But I changed the song and I sing something else in the finals.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. But you know, you're showing off two year plenty tune.
Right.
People don't find you young for having your own composition. And I double it up on them. So they thought it was one composition I could have come here with. I hit the my next one, you know, and the name of that one was My God is Real.
Right.
God is the answer to every question. For every problem, God is the solution. I don't care what people feel. I know that God is real. Yeah, that's
Proper thing.
kind of vibe. Proper thing, man.
Yeah, so you're going...
Talking about 14-year-old,
Yeah.
writing them thing.
Now what I saying?
Yeah.
I was saying. So I mean, people in your school rating you, you know.
Yeah.
And they say you popular in the school, sure.
Yeah.
You are them kind of flicks.
In school, man, used to come and clash man thing.
Right.
That's some of that good men and you start a little clash and thing, little dollar clash.
Right. They say, Squeezy and them say Arima had like the hardest clash man.
Well, I can't argue with them because I didn't get to hold them. I used to go down in the west and test men from Cocorita and Diego Martin and
Right.
certain things. But the east get away.
Right.
Here how I know
You
they
never
get
touched East before? In
well,
them
I
days?
touched East in competitions.
Right.
And I win a competition when I was 18, 19 years in the East. Leadership. Yeah, so that was Tunapuna. But the clashing vibes. When you hit me hard, I coming back for you. Yeah, you can't hit me and feel, hey, I know my shopper man named Fireball Day. Nah, I coming back for you. And
Yeah.
if I find your lyrics too bad, when I go home, I throw in with my songbook. I throw in with my songbook, and I'm making sure the lyrics I come back at you with harder than the one you hit me before. So I was a clash maniac, Jed. I look as I hear about you, I looking for you and come for you. And it's a couple of men who deal with my case, but I deal with real people.
Man like who?
I deal with real people case. It's a guy named E.T. from over. E.T. E.T. catch me after.
kill
E.T. kill me. Yeah, E.T. kill me. But I kill a man who kill E.T.
Right.
So, yeah, I kind of get back ahead this day, but
Yeah.
that night E.T. hold me.
Right. So you're going through the party time, you come out the party time. What was the next move from there? Soca star, or you was on the ground doing
Well-
the thing and
Well, I will tell you something that happened before party time.
I still find your mic kinda you know, I ain't like how your mic just waggling down there.
I feel the man
Yeah,
who put it on.
Your stylist,
If I ain't no neck now.
Yeah.
So you think, but I don't know. See.
Right.
Yeah.
So I say, yeah. After the party time, because party time is what?
Party
14
time-
years old and all them
Yeah,
kind of vibes,
yeah,
saying?
yeah, party
Yeah.
time, yeah. Before party time, this is where I get my name. That I chant out in Picton. That a fella named Pupa Andy. I can't remember if Pupa Andy was there. You know. That a fella named Junior Blacks. A fella named Mocky. A fella named Beef. Junior Blacks and Beef is who gave me my name. You see, I used to be walking in the road, just singing people's song and playing in my own words now.
Right.
So them find, hey, that youth Manuel bad boy. That
Okay,
time
and the vocals too.
Yeah, that time I only 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the chant out take place. That was right after the coup finish. And I went up on the stage and they say what name you go use. I say, well, my name is Rohan. They say, nah, can't use that name. I say, well, Rohan the Dan or some shit. Nah.
Yeah.
Say, you're real hot boy. You're real hot, so fire something, boy. Fire circle. I say, me and so big and fat horse, man. Fire circle. Fireball. I say,
Yeah.
that is it. And when I reach on that stage, I start a freestyle. Fireball, come to Ram Dance Hall. Now, keep in mind, this is 1990, yeah?
You see, look, I now say after party time, I talking about Soca Star.
Yeah.
And you talking about 1990. I can't
Yeah,
fire you out there.
I carry you back, yeah, I carry you back, so yeah. And it had something happen to me when I was in prep school too. I'm telling you all of this because I watched a couple of your shows and I love how deep it went and I love how people get to show the whole self.
Yeah, of course. I want
yeah.
the entire story.
Yeah, exactly. At the age of 3 years, I was in a prep school. And they say I used to sing the alphabet different. So they started carrying me to all different prep schools to sing the alphabet. So when everybody going A, B, C, D, I don't know if I was A, B, C, D. I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, they're singing it
But
different.
they say I was singing it different.
Yeah,
They find
melodies
it was
was
amazing,
different.
yeah. So that was I say I'm born into music now. This is now no. I see it and I like it and I started now. I come with it. I part of my purpose.
So
a
me
huge
call
part.
you the final boss. Yeah, so you say you're
Yeah, I see where the- I see
you're
where
the
you say that.
final boss kind of fight. But it's true. When you think about it, like, dog, come on. You understand?
I appreciate that though. I appreciate that.
Different kind of talent now. Yeah, real talk, dog. Who know fire know that way. You know? Different. So yeah, as you say, so you come from You
Yeah.
come from the grassroots.
Yeah, way back
So
then.
you are wrong. So basically you are wrong. Because people probably won't even know this.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably know it from Soca Star.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
kind of vibes. So if you telling me about 1990 and all these
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That means you was around in the times when Bungie and them was he coming up, all them fellas coming up,
Yeah,
Marshall
yeah.
and them coming up.
Bungie about a year and a half older than me.
So you was around them fellas when you was coming up?
Yeah, I wasn't around them. I was at times I hear about them. As I
Right.
get older I hear about girl a little bit. You know, but
Because I sure with a talent like yours, especially in them days,
Yeah.
your name had to be ringing on the
yeah,
ground.
first time me and Galen meet and talk. Galen say Fireball. Keep hearing that name, you know.
Now I said,
Yeah. So everybody is here about one another. The thing is small, you know. It is seem big, but all the artists is here about one another. Everybody, because I was hearing about Blazer and them. Blazer wasn't easy either.
now I said.
Blazer and I was hearing about you in Shogun's.
But no like men used to click up them days, right? So Bungie and them had the click, Blazer and them had the click,
I did not know
KMC,
clique.
whatever.
I did not know
Who
clique.
was your clique? You had
I did
no
not know
clique?
clique, nah.
It was just you rocking
Yeah, yeah.
personal.
Yeah, Cordless Radio.
Yeah, you that's how it is.
Yeah, that's what they used to call me, the Cordless Radio.
Yeah. Yeah. So all them days, you're looking for a break basically.
Yeah, basically.
You want the
Well,
break.
after party time, I started becoming interested in studios and things,
Right.
trying to get to record songs and.
And we was working with them days.
I used to go by certain DJs and thing. Some of them fellas might cuss me if they see this interview. Trying to remember the name of the songs. I had one named Sam. So go by Sam and play with them and record. You know, Black Chariots.
Black Chariot.
Yeah, Black Chariot. I used to go by here and make cassette and thing with Daniel Bless. Me and Daniel Bless was trying to become a kind of duet something now.
Right.
Yeah, Bless. Heavy.
Yeah, very bad.
Very bad. You know,
yeah,
so me and he bounce up in a competition and we start to roll for a while. So we used to go down by Black Chariot there and make music and thing and down days actually where I heard about a guy by the name of Jam Melody. That's not the first time I meet him though. But that is what I heard about a guy by the name of Jam Melody.
Fellas. But I can imagine how men like Melody and them was singing as youth men. But
Yeah, Melody voice.
I really like to hear that.
I feel, I mean, I love multi-symptom voice and skills. You see, skills is a different thing. Your voice could be good, but your real skills,
Yeah,
yeah, but melody voice,
different. One of the greatest.
he voice, you still get me kind of jealous, but
Yeah.
yeah, but
You wish you had a
But-
voice like that.
and me and him meet when we was about, me and him meet right after party time, so meet when we was about 15, 16. But when I hear
So you
about
were singing like that at 15? Like you were singing like how you
Jam Melody voice today
Yeah.
is not the voice Jam Melody had back then.
I was saying,
Now Jam Melody voice was 10 times sweeter.
but he had that kind of flick him?
Yeah,
Serious?
yeah. What happened with Jam Melody now is the bugger could sing.
Yeah, you can still sing, yeah.
So you see, singing isn't about having a good voice, you know. Singing is a skill by itself. There are people out there with good voices that can sing.
Right.
And then there are people, Buju Banton. Buju Banton didn't have no big hot up voice,
Yeah.
but
you know
Buju
how
could
to
sing.
Yeah.
You know how to sing, right? So that was Jam Melody have. He really flawless. You know, so and when me and Jam Melody meet, that gave me real confidence because Jam Melody let me know plain talk bad manners, brother. I wanna be like you because yeah, where he find your voice sweet like mine. So how you chanting?
Right.
Singers don't chant
Yeah,
in them
singers
days.
don't
Them
chant.
days singers wasn't chanting. Yeah, but I was singing and chanting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was something kind of new now. Because when you hear me chant, you didn't think I could sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you hear me sing now, you realize, nah.
You say, you know what?
Yeah.
Dog had the freestyle lock. Tell it there. So as I say, you're looking for the break.
Yeah.
So you're bouncing around, you're trying to do your thing. You're on the streets, you're grinding, wherever. Like we fast forward to Soca Star.
Yeah.
Give me that experience. What first of all, that was the first Soca Star.
Yeah.
So how you hear about that?
I hear about that in my living room. I see the ad come up. And I see the ad come up.
Where the ad come up on TV?
Yeah, on TV.
Synergy?
Yeah.
It had Synergy, right? Right, Synergy.
Yeah, I believe it was Synergy.
Yeah.
And when it come up, I watch my roof so. Say, yeah, father, you finally here, man.
Why? Because them days you're looking for opportunity.
Yeah, I was, when Synergy came around, I was kind of giving up, you know. Because first to begin, I do reggae for so much years, then I was sick. I couldn't change radio station. Soca keep banging in my ears. It had certain soca that I like, but I didn't love soca much because I find I like things with depth.
Yeah,
We don't want to hear weaving.
You're a
like
reggae
so.
man, so
I don't want to
come
hear
on.
weaving and whining,
Yeah.
whining. I like things, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that wasn't my scene at the time.
Yeah.
And that station still right there hold and I couldn't get up to change it. And I say, but wait. Don't care how good you is in reggae, you can't get bigger than Bob Marley.
Right.
But soca have a void
Right.
because people singing the same thing over and over.
Right.
And you know how to be creative. So you need to go into that soca game and create it. And that is what I do. I come into the thing, I started recording soca and thing, and the soca opera come up, and the rest was history.
Yeah. So you say you see the commercial and you say
Yeah, I see the commercial and I say, yeah, that is it.
I'm going
At that point in time, as I say, I was kind of giving up. But yeah, I was giving up. That year, I didn't release any music, and that was the first year for a while I didn't release no music. Cause I had a couple of soca released on radio before, like I'm not trying to be out of place, but when you move your waist, you just look so fine. Girl, divine is how you just look from your front, from your side, and your behind. Girl, so me say, go on, girl, make me pot bubble over. You rock me boat, tell me almost turn over. That gets how me play. They started saying, man, who's that man, boy?
Yeah.
So little things start up, but I released a couple of that soca, I find it in reaching away. So I started kind of give up now. And then that Synergy soca came along in 2005.
Right.
I released Danger in 2002.
So you had Danger already.
Yeah, I had Danger already.
Right.
And I decided, well, Danger had to be the song for that competition.
Right.
I had new songs I could have go with.
Yeah.
But I said, Danger is
Danger.
a trendsetter, so go with it. Yeah.
So you're running with Danger.
I ran in with Danger and
You're going in the audition.
yeah.
You ace the audition.
When I went in the audition, the day of the audition, we in fall and all kind of thing. So we get wet and all kind of thing. The day of the audition, some things happened. I went in the washroom. I went to use the washroom, and then in the washroom, I bounced up with Mekano. He was singing.
Yeah. You come with Spine.
Yeah.
Well, so
I
you tell
say-
me. I
Yeah,
think
he
I will
did
tell.
link with Spine.
Yeah.
But I hear him by himself in the washroom singing.
Oh, yeah.
So I like, yo, you have a wicked voice, boy. Yeah, I come to win this. I said, oh, yourself, you come second after me.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, that man real bad.
Yeah.
Fire. You're getting old, boy.
Yeah.
You gotta win this thing quick.
Right.
That time I was about 25
Because
already.
me about 17.
Yeah,
them
them
days.
fellas young.
Yeah.
I was feeling old already because Jah Melody.
Yeah.
Jah Melody did done bus, Multi-Symptom did done bus,
Yeah.
Blazer did done bus. Everybody who are around my age group,
Them don't get through.
them done get through. So it's like, you're running out of time fire.
Right.
And, I had to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going in the soca star. Now they're the first soca star, you know?
Yeah.
So the impact that this soca star had was different.
It was different.
I remember watching videos with all in the final and thing I looking like soca monarch. And
Yeah,
I say,
yeah.
wait,
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
this? Boy, like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is this?
It had
And
a
then-
lot of psychological things going on
Yeah.
too.
So you jump in this thing and obviously use the man.
Yeah.
Because you had this wow factor, this high pitched voice, and you doing this thing and you trending all in these schools, that kind of vibe. And
Yeah.
you say you was gonna give up, you know.
Yeah.
But now you're getting full forward.
Yeah.
Explain that feeling for me.
That was nice, but it had a lot of struggle where that was concerned because every car you go in, every taxi you go in, everywhere you go, you're hearing Kimba song. And
Wait a minute. So Kimba was what?
Kimba was the man.
In the Soca
In
Star?
the Soca Star, Kimba was the man. You hearing Kimba's song.
So they
played
was
on radio
enjoying
every
his
day.
song more than your song?
Well, it was getting more airplay.
They was pushing him more than
Yeah, that's pushing him more, and they promised all the artists they would push we
Yeah,
as
equal
finalists,
push.
but that wasn't
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
His song was getting more push.
Mm.
You know, so it was a sweet tune, so I couldn't really vex with them. I just had to understand by the impact this thing having when the finals reach. How the way you could compete with Kimba. So I was like, okay.
You saying that in your head?
I say it in my head.
Through the whole competition, you saying that?
Well, I wouldn't say so
Because Kimba, because I mean, I was fairly young, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
remember exactly how
Yeah.
it was, right? But was it like Kimba through the competition? He was the favorite.
he was the favorite.
You
clearly.
was so you was the second favorite.
Well, it ended up that way, but you see, it had a girl named Kitty. Kitty was real bad. Irfan Alves was the youth on the
Right,
show.
yeah.
Irfan was ahead of his time. Right? So, and Swappy and them song was the best. We
Right.
going all the way. Yes, we going all the way. You know? That was like the favorite song. So, different people have different strengths.
Right.
So, I know well my high note, my opera thing gave me a little edge. So I kind of tried to figure out how to use that, and
Right.
live I was doing well. But somehow on TV, when they was showing it back on TV, somehow I don't think I was having the impact in the
Really?
homes that I was having in the live performances.
What do you mean?
So, like, okay, live, I want to be the favorite
Right.
in some of these shows.
If you was there at the show,
If you was there at
you'd
the show.
realize Fireball is the favorite.
Yeah, but home, who watching at home, based on how it being brought across, I didn't look like the favorite.
How come though?
How they edit it and thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, how they edit it and thing. And even after,
They must have gone with cameraman there. How good on?
Yeah, by the way.
Camera? I don't think. Like continue with the phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even after, even after the competition finished, they didn't post up my winning performance and all of that. It didn't have them things.
After you win
Yeah,
Soca
after
Star,
I win, yeah.
they did not.
Yeah, somebody, you would expect them thing to be on the internet and thing, but it wasn't there. So I never understood why.
True.
But you can't find them thing.
But why? What's the reason for that?
That,
though?
you know,
Like, I'm
I know everything that's come down to agenda. Everything that's come down to agenda. And if your agenda is to really push and to highlight certain talent, then as a professional you would figure out how to do it the best possible. If that is not your agenda, then it wouldn't get done that way. And that is just what it is. So that wasn't the agenda for them to push and highlight the artists and them.
You say agenda, right?
Yeah.
I want to go deeper into that. But before we go into that, let me take a little break and we'll come back.
All right.
Boom. Yeah, man, back again. So we ended off with, the whole Soca Star vibes. It was, even though you say Kimba was probably getting the push and that kind of vibes, I think you was still the people's
Yeah.
champion.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
they say on the
clearly.
ground. You was the ground man. Because
Yeah.
I been real with you. Them days I in school. And you would hear the girls and them talking about Kimba.
Yeah, Kimba was the girls.
Kimba,
Yeah.
the girls. But people used to talk about you in this way like, all you hear this man, boy? All you hear about Fireball? All you know the man who won Soca Star? Look, think. Wherever the vibes was
Yeah.
now, but you had that impact now.
Yeah.
You understand? So, with that, the kind of impact you make, I don't even know if you understand the kind of impact you make, brother. But the impact that you did make at that time, explain that time. Like, what I do for you in that time. Because you wanted to give up, and now you're rocking Trinidad
Yeah.
with this. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that spark a light in me, but I started to write real music again. That time I was selling juice. My juice started to sell out faster. You know, so I started to go out with more juices.
Yeah.
You know, I remember that time I went in KFC to buy some chicken and I get it free.
Yeah. Celebrity.
I was like, wait, you
Yeah.
know, little different
Yeah,
things.
little perks.
It had a night. I was waiting on a taxi, and some fellas from Duncan Street come and they say they come to kill anybody they see. Who they?
Yeah.
But I was Fireball. I know win Synergy Soca Star, and that was saved me that night.
Yeah. Oh, what do you
The
mean?
man basically say he mother and his sister, he mother and his aunt, boy. The two women, he say, they love me, so you
Yeah.
can't touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that helped
So
me
you start to realize that
way,
lives
yeah.
had to change
Yeah, things.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard though because you get all that fame, but you ain't get the money to match the fame.
What was the price them days?
$5,000 is all I get. $5,000.
That was the
And-
price?
And a phone.
The price was 5,000. Because that's the first one.
Yeah.
So you get 5,000, you get a phone.
Yeah, and I get the account.
They open a FCB
Yeah,
account for
yeah,
you.
yeah. The FCB account,
No car them days, boy?
nah, nothing. Somebody from Toyota did say the next year, they say if you want to come to and get something, you'll get at a better price because
Because you win the first
you win the first one and we was not sponsor yet.
Right.
I believe it's Toyota was the sponsor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never get to capitalize on
So
that.
the first one was at 5,000.
Yeah,
I
paved the way,
dread,
man.
boy.
Yeah, that's dread.
Damn. They can I come back and get you something, man. Yeah, son. Yeah, call you set the thing, you know. Yeah. So your lives had to change.
Yeah,
Even though you had the
drastically.
money, lives had to change.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're getting little shows and thing now, probably.
Yeah, I get little shows and thing and
Your
little
name on the
experience,
ground,
yeah.
Men had to reach out to you. That kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And you ain't stopped there.
Nah, I ain't stop there at all.
You went. But before you reached it, because you say something before the break, you say agenda. You're a man, like you believe in certain agendas does happen.
Yeah, well, based on what I'm seeing, I have no choice. I try not to be too judgmental, but if you see a man breaking in the house every day and thieving, then he's a thief. People might tell you, only God could judge. Yeah, but ain't like nobody breaking by them though. Right? Yeah. So you know what I mean? So that is just how I is. I watch the facts,
Right.
put it together, and it is what it is.
Yeah. So as I say, you ain't stop there. Soca Star thing, you take your 5,000, you take your little phone,
Yeah.
you continue the trod. And when the third fireball was going and stop there, he come with
And now
something.
start.
He come with thing. What was the name of the song?
Which
What
song
was the
exactly?
exact name of the song?
What? Which one
The
exactly?
first hit right after Soca Star.
Oh, What I Want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
What happened is, well, I needed to look good in order for Synergy to look good. Because Synergy Soca Star would look like a failure if the winner didn't do well the next year.
Correct.
So, because of that, Peter C. Lewis and TC visit Chasu to get me on the rhythm.
Right.
But that rhythm they done put out already. So Chasu let them know. Now that rhythm done close, look at us.
Right.
So TC let him know. Brother, if you don't pay man that rhythm, things go happen. You know what I mean? So basically kinda threatening Chasu a little bit.
Right.
So Chasu said, alright, thing. And then that was the day when I write about 4 or 5 songs on the rhythm. I check TC for him to hear them. TC said, nah. This thing stick with me, what TC said. TC said them things sound like hits fire.
So TC got your manager?
But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But at that point in time, he was the man linking that scene with the production side of things now.
Right.
So he end up hearing the songs and then he say, hey, them things sound like hits. We don't need no hits right now. What we need is a classic. Your first song have to be a song they will remember for the rest of their life. That's what TC would sing. So all them songs, scrap them, write the next song and do them. And I reach by the door. Yeah, music opera man by. Yeah, yeah, fireman. TC scream out that. Right? I laugh. As he scream out that, I hear that playing over in my head so. And I just run into just run into that intro. Or how he said it now. So with that now, the melody was I say I find that kind of it's sweet but it's boring by.
Right.
So la 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 la. I say la 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 song and hell good by. I can't say la 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 la. Only Billy Joel and them so and Elton John and them they say la 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 and get away with it.
Yeah.
You can't say that in soca.
Yeah.
You have to figure it out. How you gonna write lyrics to la 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 la? I studied for a couple of days and I said, stomach.
Yeah.
And a stomach. What I want is you, yeah, pretty lady. All over me, yes. That's what I want with you, baby.
Mad thing.
Yeah, so much really thing there and I get an idea, I went back to TC with it and the rest was history. With the studios and yeah.
So the Soca Mafia boss here?
Yeah, I would say that because the Soca Mafia is who was in charge.
So you believe in the Soca Mafia?
Of course.
Yeah. Because the Soca Mafia
As a
boss
matter of
you.
fact, it's not even just a Soca Mafia. In Trinidad, whether it's sports, whether it's music, you know what I mean? Employment and all. Certain things. It just they do it a certain way.
Right.
And if you don't know the right people, don't matter how talented you is, it's failure.
So you think that is a good thing or a bad thing? You would say it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Based on the results, it's clearly a bad thing. Right? I don't know if I don't look at what Afro doing. Look at what Afro music doing. Nobody can tell me Afro music sweeter than soca.
Right.
But why Afro music doing much better than soca?
Why?
Well, because of the how to put it by, because of the operations of the soca, because of how they deal with the security by. Yeah.
Oh, good.
That'll be right, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I lost for words by. I kinda lost for words. I don't know if I'm nervous or something, but and that is my respect
Right.
for the show.
Yeah.
I perform in front of thousands
Now
of
you are
people and don't be
big
nervous.
artist,
Yeah, so I'm nervous because of the respect of the show.
No man.
Right? the way the thing happening with the soca.
I something take a shot of Hennessy, you know.
Yeah,
and
no
maybe-
problem. Something within it,
Yeah.
killing it. Yeah. Yeah, things within
Yeah,
it is what killing it. Because we see other things striving. We see how much Jamaican stars busting every year. And we see how much Trini stars busting. And when you put the numbers together, it ain't adding up. We see how much African stars busting too. And when you put the numbers now, it ain't adding up. So Trinidad do a talent.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I want to ask you a few questions, right? I like to group up a few questions that we as youths probably grew up and we was hearing things about the artists, but we never really get an answer for it.
Yeah.
You know, it could be rumors, some might be true, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But when you put some truth to it,
Yeah.
clear it up for the people. It
we
had a
talking?
talk at a certain time that the reason Fireball get blacklist. I just talking plain how the people talk it, right?
Yeah.
The reason Fireball get blacklist is because Marshall wanted to sign him and he blank Marshall. So the blacklist Fireball. Have any truth to that?
Not exactly. Probably kinda, but not exactly. Because it wasn't no signing thing. It is. You see, Marshall is a businessman,
Yeah.
and Marshall dread. He dread. He don't play with business. He love talent, but he don't play with business. And what happened is, it had a disconnect with me and Marshall after Synergy Soca Star. Right? I was getting more support from Iwa and TC and, you know.
Yes, it had a disconnect.
Yeah, it had a kind of
As
disconnect.
in, while you was going through your run,
Yeah.
other big artist was linking you, but Marshall wasn't linking
Nah,
you.
nah.
That what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right.
Because Marshall and them is the first people who carry me anywhere to perform. They carry me to New York to perform. Right?
Who carried them, Marshall?
Yeah.
But it's like-
GBM is who bring me out. But
you mean after the fact?
after I win Synergy Soca Star, I didn't have what I wanted.
Right. So while you was in Soca Star, everybody probably was hailing you up and getting you a little
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
But Marshall wasn't getting you forward.
Nah, Marshall is getting me well forward.
But you
while I
know
was
them
on
why I
Soca Star.
disconnect.
That
What you mean?
after, you remember after Synergy Soca Star,
Right.
I had a whole year
Right.
to wait before What I Want come out.
Right.
What I Want didn't come out the same season with Soca Star.
Right.
So I had a whole year and nothing wasn't really happening until TC and Peter C. Lewis linked me with the rhythm that I did What I Want on. Nothing wasn't really happening. Right? The only song I bring out after Synergy Soca Star was a song named Nighttime. And that was a reggae that I did with a producer by the name of Tuig. And I did them with Grassroots and all of them.
Right.
Right? So nothing was really happening. So when the season reached back now, I recorded that song and it became a hit. I was kinda under TC, Iwa and them fellas and them. And them days Iwa and Marshall wasn't really
Yeah. So Marshall know you under that.
yeah, he was like
Yeah.
so
He
you
in the
know
with you.
and you know to provide proof. When I went Synergy Soca Star, I opened Alternative Concept, which was Marshall show them time in.
Right.
I did an awesome job. Yeah, he said personally called me and congratulate me.
Right.
And the next year, and I had the #1 song in the country.
Right.
Marshall didn't hire me for the show,
Which is what I want.
which is What I Want.
Right. That was the biggest song.
That was
in
the biggest
country.
song in the country.
And he never booked
He
you.
didn't book me.
Right.
So one time I know
Something
there's
wrong.
something up there. But I couldn't win Synergy Soca Star without Marshall's support.
Right. Because you perform with Marshall.
No, I didn't perform with him.
Marshall, right.
But he was one of the judges.
Right.
And he's the judge. He's the only judge that make it clear to me the show will be judged fair. Don't study who getting rate up and who getting airplay and whatever. The show will be judged fair. So if Kimba had a win, Kimba will win. If you had a win, you will win. There is no favoritism thing on the night. And that is all I needed to hear.
Right.
Because I know Kimba probably as talented as me, but I know I was more experienced than him. So on the night, I know I could deliver. So when Marshall made that clear, the judging will be fair. That was it there. That is what helped me win the thing. So when I see now I had the biggest song in the country,
I ain't get booked.
I show that you bring out. You was behind. I win the show.
Yeah.
And you didn't hire me.
You see me come from there.
You see me come from there and you didn't hire me from. That's why I realize this thing real cool. This isn't about pushing talent and pushing youths. This is a different agenda.
Because although I interviewed Chinese, right? For all who don't know who I'm talking about, Chinese from Soca Star. And I asked him the same question. I said, Chinese, when you did win Soca Star? Because Chinese, had a huge impact in the Soca Star.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
same
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
come with that
Different
difference,
vibes,
right?
yeah.
And
What up?
when he win, I asked him, I say Chinese, so nobody like, no big boy or no big artist or big producer or anybody in the industry, nobody in grab you and say, boy, let me carry it to the next level, boy, and he said no. And it was confusing to me because saying, so why all they throwing the show in the first place for?
But why the show not
For
happening
TV
still?
ratings?
Why the show not happening still?
All I want to know, what is the reason for, So somebody
Trinidad-
like you know who are the biggest song in the country, you know?
Trini culture is people in the 70s and 80s will still be working if they could. They will still work because they do business about the youths
Right,
opportunity with the blocking.
right.
They don't care about that,
Yeah.
right? They want to remain active. They want to do the thing. Same thing in the music industry.
yeah.
People on top want to remain on top.
Yeah.
And not everybody understand you could remain on top
Yeah.
by building others.
Correct.
Not everybody
correct,
understand that.
Correct.
And that is and
Lead,
it's
lead,
it's
lead.
a shame, you know, because music does inspire music, right? People inspire me, and I inspire people. And when a group of people alone feel them good enough for their music alone to play
Yeah,
and for
mad
them
thing.
alone to perform,
Yeah.
how much them could inspire themselves. So they make it no sense. They gotta let the thing flow. So that's why I say it have an agenda.
Yeah. We'll go deeper into the agenda thing.
Yeah.
But I have another question to ask you. Same vibes, you know? Things that we hear as youths. we wanna
Answer the
hear.
question though.
I mean, yeah.
Answer the question.
Well, I ask you if they say that Fireboy get blacklist because he never signed to Marshall. So you
Nah.
basically explain that it was not signed thing, but
Yeah.
you feel like it had
The
a
black- the
kind of
blacklist thing
agenda.
happened.
But we'll go deeper into the agenda thing.
I think I answer it yet.
Yeah, but we'll go deeper into the agenda. But another question is, you had one of the biggest songs,
Yeah.
right? Your song was on which charts?
Yeah, it was on the European Billboard charts.
Yeah,
It was
I
on
mean,
the
that song
American-
was extremely big.
was on the
right?
American dance charts.
Yeah. To the point where people used to assume that Fireball had money. Fireball was rich.
Yeah.
Right? And it had like rumors where people used to say Fireball used to give away his money. Fireball make all this money and I personally hear people say that as a youth.
I just give him
And I
money.
hearing them talk on the block and thing, you know, Fireball, where he buy? But we hear he was real big and he was living in Europe and thing and boy, Fire, I say give me money, Fire, I say give me 10,000 and thing and I tell you, Fire,
Yeah.
people tell me that too.
Nah, man, nah.
What go on there? You had a big song.
Yeah, I had a big song.
Yeah.
I make real money off my song. I
Right.
live off our music for years. I live without doing anything for years.
Offer that song?
Off of that song,
How?
right? Well, royalties and thing.
Right.
You know, what match me up with that song?
Well, the next thing they say it was even getting your royalty.
Nah,
to
nah,
say
nah,
somebody
nah, nah.
thief your thing and
Nah,
thing
nah,
and
nah.
thing and.
Nah, well, there's always say Jigga, there's always say TC, you know, do some things where that is concerned.
Mm.
TC get a percentage of the writers,
Right.
right? TC ain't write nothing in that song. Right? Yeah, what TC do? Yeah, what TC do? You see when TC say, yeah,
Right.
fire up. I know how important that is.
That was, yeah.
So, and I know he had to do the strings he had to pull to get me on the rhythm. So I find the man deserve
They gave me a thing.
whatever he get.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with that. Right? But to say right and right, the man who helped me probably helped me write that song. I wouldn't say probably. Definitely helped me, not with words, but helped me write it is a guy by the name of Sheridan. Right? Sheridan hear my melody. Come up with a melody kind of similar to mine but more smooth. And I run with that melody.
Right.
But everything was me with that song. You know, so
So you never gave away your money.
nah. I invest my money. I had a juice company.
And nobody never thief your song.
Nah, nobody ain't thief my song. My song and my name. They're the only, if anybody thief my song at TC and he ain't thief it,
So the business-
he asks for something
So the
and
business right with the song.
I give him it. Now let me be real with you. Remember, them is the fellas I was under. So, while I know you deserve something for the song, you probably didn't deserve as much as you get. But I didn't want no enemies with them fellas.
Right.
Me want to fall out with
Because
you
it was helping you same way
because
too.
you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
and that is where youths just need guidance.
Right.
Because people will be doing things for you, and you will tell yourself you owe them more than you owe them.
Right.
You know, so no disrespect to TC. Without he, the song would not come about. That's the bottom line. Without he, that song would not come. Bottom line. So I don't get no as with that.
So that's why you as a man, we could talk about agenda and soca mafia, because when I listen to your story, you literally went through the system now, boy, in every way possible. Soca star, even with the tune, TC and them voucher for the rhythm, is this, is that, there's all kind of thing going on behind you now, boy, and pushing you to the heights now, boy.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people do harder. So
I was fortunate too.
yeah.
Now, people might want to know, yeah, but if Marshall don't like yeah, how the song get big,
Right.
he and I had to perform in his shows. So yeah, but well, the man could hire who he want.
Right.
That don't mean he don't like you.
Right.
And I'm not saying he don't like me. But what I'm saying is, for Synergy Soca start to look good, I had to look good. So they was placed in a position, the Mafia was placed in a position where they had to play me. Because with my success, the second coming, which was Omi and them, that success would have been even bigger because of my success. So that to make sure I was a success. And unfortunately, I didn't come with a song that had to force any people. I come with a song that really catch the people genuinely. And it run away. The biggest soca in the past 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest soca in the past 20 years.
Yeah.
You
Now,
know
no
what I
lie. How much views that song make?
Now that song easily have over 100 million views. Easily.
Yeah,
Different
big,
videos and different channels
big song. Yeah.
and thing, you know.
Yeah. So let me go deeper into the thing.
Yeah.
So yes, a man had this big song, one of the biggest songs, as you say, in Trinidad, you know,
Yeah.
and then things start to slow down a little bit. What really caused that? At that time, by having that level of tune, and then
What caused a couple things caused it, but the main thing behind it I feel was cut awards.
cut awards.
Yeah. I went on the cut awards and I was advised by my publisher to invite everybody to join me. Right? To invite everybody to join me. So when I reach on the stage and collect my award, I say there's my first release and it's going international already. So let we do this thing together. Let we join up and do it together. And instead of people seeing it as me genuinely want to team up with them, some of them see it as me trying to impose as the leader of soca. They see it as me trying to spearhead soca when that wasn't supposed to be for me to do. Them don't have people in place to do that. They don't have Marshall in place to do that. They don't have Bungie in place to do certain things too. They don't have whoever they have in place.
Right.
So I can't just come around now and start doing that without them having something to do with it. So they get offended. They get offended by me. They look at it as me being boastful. They look at it as me talking down to them. And that cut awards there, from there things start to kind of trickle.
Like the radio play slow down.
Yeah, it started to slow down, and not even the radio play. They couldn't slow down the radio play yet because people was on me. People wanted to hear me.
And the song they don't stick.
Yeah, and plus, by that time, I talking about it. By that time was the next year was Pele Pele Pa. Come now, like Pele 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 Pele. Yeah, that time, you know what I mean. So it was like, I wasn't getting bookings.
So you would say that the soca mafia stop you in your tracks.
Yeah, of course.
No apology.
Up to now, it's still not nobody in the soca industry to frighten Fireball musically. As far as I'm concerned, I hear the same thing over and over.
Right.
They're lacking creativity. And that is because we're not letting the natural thing flow. When things flow, everybody is getting inspired and get better. Bungie might hear something from me and do something different. I might hear something from he. And because them time in there when I sing Danger, Galen was the man. So when I went to a soca fest just the other night, I ended up seeing this girl overlooking so who you feel like China song like that? It's Galen and my China song like that. But I add my twist to it.
Yeah.
And that is what had happened when bad men recording and thinking, boy, you only have a one set of men alone. Thinking all you're forcing them on the people. All you're keeping all your shows exclusive to certain artists alone. People will get fed up. People will get fed up. That's common sense. I don't know how people can see that.
Yeah. What is your outlook right now on the state of the thing right now? Like the group artists are seeing right now. What is your honest opinion on what you're
It's
seeing?
in trouble. Because when I ask certain youths with certain people, they don't really know.
Yeah.
When you ask them who is K man, they know.
Yeah.
You ask them who is Swanee, they know.
Yeah, the youths disconnected to the soca.
They're disconnected.
You find. And why you feel?
Because of that same reason. You have to, now control is good. So if all you understand the business and all you want to control it, that okay. But all you have to understand what it is all you're doing. All you can't just,
Right.
all you can't make the thing hopeless for youths. And that is where it reach to.
Right.
It's hopeless for
no lie,
youths.
I'm telling you.
It's hopeless.
That's why we start to sing with that.
That is why men started singing the Trinidad
Yeah,
thing.
man. Everybody wanted to be a soca artist.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. That's what you want to do, you know. Carnival
But
Friday, you want to
with
mash
the
up a
feel-
soca monarch stage.
Music is like water, Jed. You block up, you feel you block up that water, you go stop it.
Yeah,
Boy, that will break down any wall, move any mountain. That is my take on it. So
and that's the problem there.
that's the problem.
Understand?
Because when you listen to Burna Boy and them fellas and them, and you listen to them Afro beats artists, but I hear men singing like me, singing Afro beats. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing some of them African and them doing. The thing and they come in with a little melody, the thing and a nice little beat behind it, and they're making millions.
Yeah.
And here in Trinidad, we fighting up and figuring out how to stop others from getting in. Because we want that bread for ourselves.
And then you're seeing like men who come from recent, like we say, like the recent artists that are busting. I ain't want to call no names,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But like recent soca artists that are busting and they getting the success. They're reaching up there. Them was crying and saying, you know, nobody ain't helping the youths, but them getting through and them doing the same thing. You know?
Yeah, because the
You
game.
ain't seeing nobody saying, all right,
Yeah.
a boss, so let me
Let me
boss
help
my friend
somebody.
one time. You ain't
Nah,
seeing that kind of
the game
behavior.
don't allow you to do that.
No.
I have plenty men out there who would like to do that, but the game not allowing them to do that. That's what I believe.
I want to
And
say the
then
game,
again,
right?
Then again, I don't say that because even me, but I wasn't anything for long.
Yeah.
After 1 year, they kind of draft me.
Right.
I scrape in a couple of years. My
Right.
name is Fireball. Me really get to sing for long.
Right.
You know, but the game doesn't try to allow you to do that at all.
When you say the game, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking to Second Star and I'm telling him, I say soca is a genre that the radio does bust soca.
Yeah.
I never hear no soca that bust without radio play. So how you busting your brethren?
Well, it had
You have to
one.
go and beg a DJ to play a brethren song? That's what you have to do? We in the dance hall now, you can just give you that strength.
Yeah.
Because the streets does say what
Yeah.
is it now, boy. We don't wait for the radio.
It had a particular song bus without the radio back in the days. Was at a clan. Flood on the main road.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Here what I will say. I
Yeah.
think that soca back in the days was more rooted to the ground.
Yeah.
All them songs back
Was
in the
more rooted
days
to
I
the
feel
ground.
was so
But
when I say soca,
Why I
people just
mention
feel-
that? Why I mention that
Yeah.
is because I was out of the carnival season. I get big.
Yeah.
man. So,
But when I say
yeah.
soca, people probably just feel like talking about soca since back in the days because soca was created on the streets.
Yeah.
Right? But today, soca, it kind of get corporate. It kind of click up, as you say now, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So, you ain't finding them song and them resonating on the ground first and then reaching.
You hardly.
And
you
that is
hardly
how
getting
you get a real hit song.
You hardly getting that. You know where resonate on the ground, boy? Well, I told you, boy.
When you say Tunji, what?
Tunji, better than a Taliban.
Right. You
That
them thing
shit
bust on the
built from the
ground.
ground. That
Yeah,
bust
yeah,
on the
yeah,
ground.
yeah.
And they purposely kept it out of Carnival.
Mm.
So that's why it get big after Carnival.
Yeah.
So these people know what it is they're doing.
Yeah.
How
When
a bad, how
when
a
you say
bad
these
song like
people,
that.
right? When you say these people,
Yeah.
what does mean by that? When you say these people, when you're talking about soca,
the
who's
gatekeepers,
people? Who's the gatekeepers?
Chinese Laundry, Marshall Montano, them fellas and them is the gatekeepers. And Marshall know I love him.
Right.
Marshall know I love him with all my heart.
Yeah.
He know that.
Yeah.
But when he hell, we want to do lie?
Yeah.
Nah, if you're doing shit, Jed.
Yeah.
This thing, you're a superstar, yo. The whole world know you. You're a superstar. Anybody know about soca and calypso? No Marshall Montano. The music mightn't be topping charts and doing what international songs is do. But he's still known. He's known by plenty. So, you have to understand your power and make better with it, Jed. That's my thing. So, them is the gatekeepers. It have others too. It have, you know what I mean? I remember, watch. Hey, you might
I know you have stories in the fire. I know you have stories so you know. Give me a story.
And I laugh there.
Give me a story
Yeah.
where you see, because I know you're a spokesman for that type of vibes. Like I know you believe in that now.
Yeah.
You know?
I just want
Yeah.
to
I want you to give me a story of a time where you saw blatant gatekeeping in the soca industry.
A good question, boy.
I mean, people let's talk about the gatekeeping. Let's talk about the thing.
I don't know if this is considered gatekeeping, but at that time I dropped the CD by 96.1. And Charles tell me too late.
Too late.
Too late for that. It was about November.
Yeah.
We probably had a early carnival that year. But he tell me, nah, too late to be dropping things now, daddy. Too late. And
November, you say?
yeah. And I while I upset with what he say, feeling kind of depressed and traveling home. There's a man you telling who make the Billboard charts, who top the Billboard charts. You telling a man who top the Billboard charts with soca. It's too late for him to drop a soca. And when I'm on my way home, that same set station was playing a Vibes Cartel on a soca with him.
Right.
So it's too late for me to bring a genuine soca. But it's not too late for it to play a dance hall on a soca beat.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you know, how that good you feel, boy?
Yeah.
So I get to realize,
As you say, when you're making the charts and you're doing all these things and you're
Yeah.
still ain't getting the respect.
yeah.
Because
you know,
why?
You know, and it's not all them fault. It's part of it is my fault too. But when you're young, and not necessarily young in age, but young in something. I started doing soca late in my life. I started doing soca in my 20s. When I was 20, 21. So, I consider myself a baby in soca them times still. I know my creativity. I'm a madman in music. I'm a scientist. Right? If I listen to Trinidad for 3 months, I could write 100 Trinidad tune in less than the next 3 months. You know, that's my ability. I know I'm a madman musically, so
Yeah.
you know. So when them kind of things start happening there, you know, it was kind of off.
You say, partly it might have been your fault, right? Because on the road to success, you know, we had to take accountability.
Yeah,
for
we had to take
certain things and
accountability.
whatever. What you taking accountability for? For the way that things pan out, you know?
I taking accountability for counting eggs before they hatch. I think that's the biggest mistake a lot of people who gain success in anything, in many things.
What you was doing?
You know, alright. When that song was doing well, in Europe and all them places, I had tours lined up. I had more than 70 shows booked. Right? Elite magazine was the #1 magazine them time. Them booked me to do a show for their modeling. They had some modeling show and they booked me to do it. You know who's the man they booked before me?
No.
The year before me? A man by the name of Usher. So a man named Usher get booked. And after Usher get booked, the next year a man named Fireball get booked. Right? And when you see them kind of things happening, the show end up cancelled because some suicide. Some suicide bomber went into a building in Portugal,
Yes,
close
yeah.
to where the show was happening, and it showed off the whole thing. But my point is, things was happening. But I lost my chain of thought when I talk about the bomber there, boy.
Now you were saying how you count your eggs now, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When all them kind of things happening, then you tell yourself eventually you will go out there and you do the shows that booked and certain thing, but all them shows just get cancelled.
Yeah.
All them shows get cancelled. I never went to Europe. When I had what up, I
You never went to Europe.
never
And
went to
people say
Europe.
Fireball live in Europe and thing. Tell it there.
I never went to Europe.
Yeah.
And I went to Europe eventually though, but not at that time. I went to Europe after. Yeah, the first man came me to England was Myron B. Myron B had a show in England and he pulled me in to go with him.
So what you was doing basically, you was like what, spending bad money because you thought you was going to make money in Europe, or you thought that life would be nice, you know?
I had a juice business. I invest a lot of money into my juice business, and I was living. I was renting, so I was paying my thing every month. I was eating. I was living good.
Yeah.
Anything I want to eat, I used to eat. Anything I feel to eat. My family, wherever my son or wherever, you know, I used to do my thing. I helped a lot of people too. I help a lot of people.
Well, I mean, you say
If
you
I-
help a lot of people, so that probably where they get the rumor of you say give away your money now.
Yeah, but
Because we might watch it as help, but you know, people
Yeah.
will watch it as, you know.
yeah.
So that's why it was, you say help
Me and
a lot of
me and
people.
give plenty money. I never go clubs and flaunt with bottles and thing. I never do them thing. I help who I could help, but
Right.
and things add up. So all of that is part of my experience. So yeah, I had to take accountability for that. But
Right.
I wouldn't say I was like so stupid to just be giving away money and
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah.
yeah, yeah. And but we say hear that, I say be like, but I wonder if that true, right? You know, I'd ask fire
But
that
it ain't easy how it is, Jed.
yeah.
People just come with well press. I sure you and all get well press.
Yeah, no, you think that's good?
And when you're on that level,
Yeah.
as a youth, well, you know, a young fella, you have to know how to handle that. And that being able to handle that just come with experience.
No lie.
And I gain a lot of experience.
So if you
know.
had to tell your younger self, like the Fireball that win Soca Star, what you would tell him? You had to look at him now and give him some advice.
Now tell him be yourself.
Because you think things could have panned out differently for you as an artist if you did make different types of moves.
Yeah, definitely, but who knows? Who knows what could happen? I could have died in a plane crash.
True.
You know, I could have hear my name calling up in certain out of time and thing.
True.
I just walk with my chest high.
Yeah. No
And
lie.
I just watch people in the eye when I talking to them, you know. Because I know you ain't have nothing on me.
Yeah.
You can't say you do me nothing.
Yeah.
And you can't say you catch me doing nothing I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Right.
Plenty of them out there can't do that,
Yeah,
you
they
know.
can't do that. They
You
can't walk with
understand?
their
You
head
see
high.
what's going on with PDD these days?
Yeah.
We have a lot of PDDs in Trinidad.
No lie. No lie.
Yeah, we have a lot of PDD in Trinidad. They like to exploit young talent
Yeah.
and make promises to young talented people, and then it's nothing after. Yeah, and I can't like that, and I can't pretend to like it.
You feel like once you stay real in this industry, it's almost impossible to really break the barrier.
You have to be spectacular the way you do it. Master your craft and be real. Sometimes it are things you have to allow, you know.
You have to stoop
Sometimes
to
it are
conquer
things you
sometimes.
might have to allow, but
You feel like you didn't stoop to conquer enough? You could have stooped a little more?
yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely. But you know, you don't know what we're fighting for and what we're stooping for. I don't want to I don't want to stoop to nobody to go and sing a wave song. I want to stoop, if I had to stoop to get to sing something that can impact the world more positively, I cool with that. I know I don't have no problem with the waving thing, I don't have no problem with the carnival thing, you know. But when I old and I with my grandchildren, I don't want to tell them I sing that alone and I sing that alone. How I expect them to watch me? Nah, you gotta make sense. And when you sing them kind of thing, who you performing for, boy? They make it in.
So people
yeah, go ahead.
people don't link here up to this day for tours and them kind of thing through Europe based on that too.
Nah.
You know, as a man, you know.
The guy in Europe and all, Bob Sinclair. Yeah, he did an interview where somebody asked him about me and he told them. So now don't ask me about he.
Serious?
Yeah.
Why?
The attention I was getting. Remember I was a fat black youth from the ghetto, you know.
Right.
I how them watching me out there. This fat black guy, how he sounding.
So what you mean he don't like you? What it is?
Me don't reference that, but
So you see this interview?
nah, I see it, I hear about it.
Oh. So you just do that?
I don't understand
Yes,
what
someone
that was
do
for.
it, yeah? You
I don't
racist?
understand what that was for. Nah, I wouldn't say racist.
The real fighter in this life by fire, boy.
He know where he was at. I don't want to judge him. He know where he was at. And he know the attention he was seeking. Right? I know I did something phenomenal and okay, well, you know brave you had to be to step into opera. And you know, it's a professional opera people out there listening to you.
Opera trend.
Them listening to you.
And the French,
Yeah.
When you think about the heights and that,
Yeah.
like you bring, like how people just take all different types of music
And bring
but
it
people
together.
don't really take opera. You know.
You understand? It's a
Who
hard
do
route.
that?
It's a hard
Who
route.
do that? Besides you?
In the soca thing?
Yeah, anybody do that?
Well, you know, I remember I was having a conversation with Marshall.
Yeah.
And he said, the same thing. How you put that? Opera with... And I say, yeah, but you kind of do it before, you know. But,
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't you ready? But,
Yeah.
Jambalasi,
Yeah.
Jambalasi, Jambalasi.
Yeah.
When she started,
Bad. So that's where you get that from, huh?
No, that's not where I get that from. But I just showing it was done
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
It ain't really had nothing new under the
that's
sun.
bad,
You know.
innit?
Yeah, that song was bad.
No, but that style, real
Yeah,
underrated.
yeah, well underrated.
Cause that Jambalasi flick very bad.
Yeah, that very
and then
bad.
what you just do, real bad same
Yeah.
way. Hey. I never think about it.
Yeah, so, but as a man doing it and hitting them octaves,
Yeah.
and you're from Lavantil, you're from the hood,
Yeah.
people expect you to be a clasher,
Yeah.
which I was. But when something called for something else, you have to be versatile enough
Seen that.
to give it that. You know what I mean? And when I tell myself I'm in a country where people would cherish creativity and understand how it could contribute positively towards the development of our culture. Instead of that, they cut my throat. They cut my head off. And when my head get cut off, nobody in really call. Nobody in say, hey, I notice what they're doing, boy. Keep the fight going still.
man,
Nobody in do that.
Yeah.
I have one brother who do that. Who was a part of the music industry too.
Right.
One brother. The others are talking about people in position of power.
Right.
In terms of whether it's inspiring me or
Yeah.
giving me hope still.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
it was a complete lock
And
off.
this lady.
Yeah, it's a complete lock off.
We saw talent, that kind of way, you know?
And it weird because
Yeah.
that's not how artists does live.
No.
Because artists understand all it takes is one hit. All it takes is one hit. And then you have to come back and fake smile with me. You have to come back and fake smile. I don't know why you didn't continue fake smiling. So when the hit come back
That's
around.
what I like to do. I like to wait now, boy. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the real fight here, fire. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the fight here too dread, boy.
Well, I will tell you something. I used to think so. And sometimes I still think so, but I just always remember a situation. A time I was in the mall selling CDs.
Right.
And this woman come. The woman looking raggedy. Yeah, she can I help you, son? So I say, could buy one of the CD. Even though she look like she don't have a dollar.
Yeah.
I said, you know, she laugh. She said, no, not with that. Can I help you otherwise? I say, woman, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. And she said, I have a message for you. She said, the source that I get the message from told me when I see you, I would know it's you. So I know it's you. She said, I don't know what it is, though. I'm not sure what it is, though. But the message I get to tell you is you was taken out of it for a reason. You were taken out of it. I don't know what it is, but that is how I get it. If I get more information, then I can deeper. I said, well, I just do music. She said, right. Yeah. You was taken out of it because people are planning to kill you. So I say, she said, nah, you're just too good at it. It's too easy for you.
Yeah.
And them not taking that. And they find every door they close, they opening the next one.
Yeah.
So they wanted to kill you. So the father pull you out of that. But that's not the only reason why he pull you out. He pull you out because that's not really your purpose. Your purpose is not front stage.
Yeah.
Your purpose is behind the scenes. You're a producer. That way it is. Right? I say, but how I go be a producer and I'm so good at performing? She say, because you have to teach others and to teach people something, you have to be good at it. Right? She say, you had some international success. Right? I see that you had some, just so the woman say, you know, I see that you had some international success.
Yeah.
She said the reason for that international success was so that people could believe in you. So when you tell a young man, look what I achieved, listen to what I'm saying. He would listen. People will listen to you.
Yeah.
Because people understand what you did and they think, but I know you're in a place where you're beating up yourself about certain things and you need to stop.
Yeah.
Because it's not you didn't do anything wrong. You get pulled out of that. And with that, they know you know?
Yeah. You find your purpose a kind of way and
Kind of way.
you make peace with
Yeah.
journey now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that is the kind of man he has come off as too. You know?
And yeah, what I believe what she say.
Yeah.
The day I Synergy Soca star, me and some artists was like, Simple was one of them. I don't know if you remember Simple.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
was
Simple
one
that
of
bad song, boy.
Yeah, Simple
What
was bad
Simple
too,
song
you know.
again, boy? Simple that tune, boy. Yeah, some kind of thing, yeah.
But the man was bad,
Yeah,
you
he
know.
was real bad, boy.
But anyhow,
Get to you now.
yeah, he was the one I was watching, you know.
Yeah, he was
If he
real
didn't go
bad.
further, he would have given some trouble.
Yeah, he was
Because
the
he
man.
don't look in the
Nah,
ground.
he was the man, yeah, he used to get to you. That was say, yeah, he usually get to you,
Yeah.
boy.
But yeah, me and Simple was there and somebody come and they say, they was passing and they stop. And they said, nah. And we watch him. He say, hey, look the winner. The winner Synergy Soca star. I watch him. I say, who? He say, you. I said, just so, boy. He say, hey, you are your gift and I am a gift.
Yeah.
You the winner. I'm
Yeah.
asking you, telling
You
you.
don't recognize it.
See, a Simple, what do you mo- Yeah, let me hear the tune now. And I sing peace. And while I sing in peace, everybody around start a
Yeah.
ball now. After I
Yeah,
sing
yeah,
the first
yeah,
verse, they start a ball and they, hey, yeah, boy, that
Just
one,
yeah, they are
that
watching
one."
that video, Johnny Bravo. In the video, I doubted that Johnny Bravo. I say, like
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo, you know.
Yeah. I the first man for Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. Now looking young.
Yeah, he looking young, he head looking small.
Yeah,
you know,
looking
he-
skinny, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is, I get a message there.
Yeah.
I get a message from other people as well. You know, some of my closer friends and things. But I get a message from a stranger there. And so when I need more and I get a message from another stranger. You know what I mean? So who is me to really afraid them fellas who out there who feel there's mafia and who feel they're looking the scene? Most I could do is respect and love them. But I don't have to love what they're doing. And I don't have to hush them out. If them vex, I them problem. Because I know I talking the truth. And I know I don't afraid them because I higher source I dealing with.
Yeah.
People sending messages from you. What better guidance than I want?
No lie.
What more purpose
No lie.
than that you can really have? You know what I mean? That is solidifying your purpose.
Yeah.
So me not worry, me not worry about them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's been a journey, you know.
Yeah.
So, before we wrap up,
Yeah.
you're going from Fireball the artist, and you've been a businessman, but now you're more, I think that way you're taking, that your new journey basically,
Yeah.
the food business.
Well, I just trying to not shine. On a journey to make sure I get back my money correct.
Right.
Give the people simple maths, give them something they love. You know, I the best soup in Arima.
But are you sure about that? In Arima, in Trinidad, man?
Right? Yeah.
In Trinidad, man?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we go get other branches around.
Trinidad,
But you know,
Fire Pot, right?
I
Like
let
them,
me tell you, yeah, fire pot,
Fire
and
Pot,
superb
yeah.
soups.
Tell them where it is, you
Them
know, in
superb
Arima,
soups. We located in Arima right
By
now.
Dial.
Yeah, in front by the dial in front of the top.
front of the door.
Yeah, not in front of Payless, eh?
Brother, nah.
It have a soup place in front of
Yeah.
Payless too. Big
And
up
not
to
the one
them.
lower down the road either.
Big up to them. They're doing the thing, but I is
The
not
one in the
them.
yellow.
I is superb soups. I in front of the door.
Yeah.
Right? So don't mix me up.
Yeah. But how the business is? How the business going on?
How it going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going well good.
Prospered?
Yeah, it
that kind of
prospered.
thing?
It is the issue I have with it is I need to sell soup in the daytime too. We need to sell soup in the daytime too, and we're working on that. That go happen soon.
Yeah, man.
You know? Yeah, so that just it, make sure I have something in place. So when I'm ready to go on tour, when I'm ready to do certain things, I have a function in business.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of artists make mistakes thinking that you have to wait for that money from the artist thing now. That was a mistake a lot of artists make
Yeah.
that way.
It's be
You
well
have to be a
promising.
hustler.
It
You
is
have
be
to be
well
a hustler.
promising.
Do the music, but you have to hustle.
Yeah, and
You
it's
have to be a
about
businessman first.
it's about capitalizing on every aspect you can
Correct.
capitalize on.
Correct.
If a man who 1,000 people know could go out there and sell a product and use an artist who hundreds of thousands of people know.
Come on.
Come on, you know use that by.
Capitalize. It are people out there who might want to sell soup and they can't sell one because they don't know nobody.
They don't, yeah, you understand?
I remember when you know, well, not now, 'cause I know how long you're doing the soup thing.
Yeah.
But I remember when you start to push the vibes and thing and you had the little WhatsApp and you be saying.
Yeah, sending messages.
I think you
yeah.
still do that, right?
Yeah, I still
but
do that.
That's how you used to do the thing. I used to be like,
Yeah.
watch fire pushing that soup like it's
Yeah.
a EP. You know that kind of way, and that the proper way.
A fella looking just like you
Yeah,
came the other night and buy soup. That was you, and?
of course.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Making sure because I watching you on camera so much lately.
Yeah.
When I see you
I was in my
person
Clark
there-
Kent mode.
I see her all around me and things. So I had to make sure it's you know.
Yeah.
so
That big up fire pot all the time. I tell you, for a long time too. Yeah. So, cameraman, how we time looking? We looking good? So before we wrap up, bro,
Yeah.
I want you to get the youths on them, because the youths watching. He's a legend in the game. As I say, we had to get your flowers. He's a man do the thing. You're still doing the thing. Fireball could jump on a track right now, and we know.
It had no artist in Trinidad to frighten Fireball.
Are you sure about that?
None.
Fire? Are you sure about
It have people
Yeah.
I real love
Yeah.
who are fine real bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alexander Ataklan,
Yeah.
you know, Ziggy Rankin, Maximus. It have plenty men are fine bad. It have, even in the Trini bad thing.
Yeah.
That last Plumpy, keep
Yeah.
up dog. I find that was real bad.
Yeah.
Right, it have a fella with a, I don't know, I think he have an attitude problem or something.
yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
a fella with a sweet voice, his name is Kimi. Right?
Turn the camera on the artist day, but show
Right.
the people the artist day.
Yeah. I saying it live.
So you have an attitude problem.
By saying it live, I think Kimi away takes to
Yeah.
go international definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Because nowadays melody, nowadays quality, nowadays nano.
Yeah.
And nah.
But you're
nowadays
going
nano
on
shouting
Kimi and you
thing.
come back in the same bracket, the afraid artists I call you. When they hear all you, they just have to get
Yeah.
traumatized now.
Yeah, but
They
Kimi
start to see the dream
now
fading away.
approaching my bracket though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He reach
now
that level,
approaching my
yeah.
bracket.
He reach that level.
He on the level, but my
Yeah.
bracket, they remember legendary, you know.
Right.
Yeah, them fellas know future.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of Kimi, so all the best,
big up
you know what I
Kimi,
mean?
big up Kimi.
It has some good youths in the Trinidad thing, man. But my advice to the youths, Jed,
Yeah.
there's no way you're aiming at. No way you're aiming at. If you're aiming at pleasing men on the block, then your music will reflect that. If you're aiming at pleasing the world, your music will reflect that too. Right? So no way you're aiming at. Even within sports, you know, there are well talented people out there who they're ignoring the gift and settling for a day job.
Right.
You will work till you're 65, till you're 70, and you will be struggling still. But when you have a gift, you see Messi and them fellas, you see them Brazilian and them who grew up poor and is millionaires today, that's because they focus on the gift. Focus on all the gift, yeah, the system don't like all, you know.
Correct.
All kind of drugs and guns and all kind of things coming in the country. Everybody keeping it hush-hush. But when an artist sing a song about a gun, everybody want to pound the artist. Like if it's he bringing guns in the country.
Yeah.
The politicians and them thieving millions.
Yeah.
Nobody say nothing.
Yeah.
When they catch a mother thieving milk,
Oh.
to make milk for to make things for the child to eat, everybody blasting she on Facebook.
Right.
We priorities wrong, Jed. We mixed up and we lost. So my advice to the youth, understand where he is. Nobody ain't gonna do nothing good for you. Focus on the way you have to do to make it out of this mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We don't know no fire.
Bless up.
You know the thing go. Big up yourself all the time,
All
brother.
the
You're
time
a
too,
legend
my brother.
in the game, and we had to give you them flowers.
Yeah,
bro.
thanks a million, man.
You know, big up yourself for coming on the platform, and
But I hope the
You know
people
the
enjoy
thing.
the
Yeah, of
enjoy
course.
the interview, you know.
yeah, we'll get them a little something before we go now. You know, get them a little, you know.
All right. What, a new song or something?
Anything you wanna get them something. Maybe any tough nice.
My head like it real blank there, you know.
Huh. You mean?
I want some
Get
music.
them some
I might-
positive. Get them some positive.
Some positive.
Yeah.
Tribulations and trials we all have to face and taste sometimes. But no matter what you're going through, there are people who have it worse than you. While you complaining that you have no shoes to wear, some people have no feet and moving in a wheelchair. So instead of complaining about what you have not, give thanks for what you've got. 'Cause if you only know what some people face, you'd be amazed, oh yes, I know you'd be surprised. They survive. If you only know what some people face, you'd be amazed, oh yes, I know you'd be surprised. They survive. You'll
That is it.
survive.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
That is it. Boom.
Wah, wah, wah.